My name is Eric Friederichs. I am the president of Master Metal Products. I've been working here for 45 years. I started as a high school job as cleaning the shop, and then I learned how to run all the machines over the years and ended up purchasing the business. I'm proud to work at Master Metal Products because of our great customer service and our ability to turn around customer jobs as quickly as they need them, in large part because of the equipment we run. We do anything from mining equipment to transportation industry to defense, a lot of defense work. Our product's very important to a lot of our clients because we do a lot of just-in-time manufacturing, and when a customer comes in, they usually need their parts in 1 to 2 days. With our ongoing production work, to fit that in is always a challenge. But with the Whitney 3700, it's easy to do changeovers to run different products. I believe most of our customers are confident in our workmanship, our ability to deliver on time, and our honesty. Our Whitney combination punch plasma machine plays a huge role in all of our parts that are fabricated. Almost every job that comes into the shop runs through the Whitney. It's punch the holes, plasma cut out the parts, and they're usually within 5 to 10 thousandths of an inch. It goes straight into the press brake for forming and then over to the robot for welding. They have to be right, otherwise the robot won't know where to weld it. So that's why we rely on the 3700 so much. The current Whitney we have now is 15 years old. Before that, we had a 3500. We ran for 5 years, but we found that we wanted to run heavier plate, so we went up to the 3700. We've had Whitneys ever since I've been working here, since 1971. We had the old tape reader machines, and I started running one of those in 1972. And they played a critical role right away as soon as we started running that. We found we could increase production on any part. So that's why over the years we've constantly been upgrading our machines with new Whitneys. Our production on this machine is increased substantially by the fact that it has 37 stations for tools with a robotic arm. So we just program it, it goes in and grabs the punch, punches the holes, and then plasma cuts the parts out. Whitney as a company is one of the highest quality built machines that I've ever come across. Because we buy Whitney machines, we have very little downtime, very little downtime. The 647C is one of the most reliable machines I've ever seen. It does not break. We've upgraded the controller 3 times on it, and that's always been to increase productivity. That machine was purchased, I believe, in 1978 and has been running ever since. I believe Whitney's a different company because they go the extra mile to build things so they'll last. They actually, in my opinion, built them heavier duty than they really need to be, but they do that for a purpose, so that they will last. The buying process was very simple, and every time we've purchased a Whitney, it's very simple. They'll either come in here with a contract, or we go to Rockford and sign the contracts, and it's just a very smooth process. And they deliver on time and install and train, and everything goes as planned. What gets me really excited about the machines is when I walk into the shop in the morning, I hear them pounding away, punching holes, burning parts, and see the stack of parts that it's put out every day. It gets me really excited. And the quality of the parts just makes everything flow through the shop at an incredible speed. The favorite thing about the Whitney is that it's the fastest way we have to punch holes, fabricate parts. It's a lot easier to run just 20 parts on the 3700 than it is to shear and punch one hole. It's just the ease of use. We run from 100 thick aluminum to 1 inch thick stainless or hot roll steel on that machine, even though it's rated for 3/4. We run a little heavier when necessary. And the reason for that is we purchased the machine with a 400 amp hypotherm, which is a great power supply. So we can cut any thickness we really want to on that machine. The Whitney saves us a lot of time on the programming aspect, on the whole aspect of running a part through the shop. I recommend Whitney for anybody interested in a punch plasma machine, a laser machine, any equipment for fabricating metal. I would go to Whitney to purchase. They're the best built machines that I think you can buy for metal fabrication. Do you want to cut out the part about cutting 1-inch plate on it?
No.
I've cut 1.5 inches on it.
I don't want to hear that.
I welded tabs on the plate so that it could clamp it,
Yeah.
and then we burned out 1.5 inch plate on it.
Well, you're out of warranty, so you can do whatever you want.